What's good, guys? Prince Sports here, man. I know it's late night, but I had to talk about this real quick. Kawhi Leonard dropped 44 points in arguably one of the most highest scoring games in NBA history. This was like a video game, all right? These guys drop 170 plus points, okay? This is Russell Westbrook's first game with the Los Angeles Clippers. His first game, all right? He plays pretty good for a third option, dropped 17 points. If we're going to see anything like that, the Clippers got something good on their hands. Now, he did foul out the ball game, but it went to 2 overtimes. So you suspect somebody to get fouled out when the game goes down to the wire for that damn long, okay? But this does prove us one thing, that Kawhi Leonard is officially back. The guy played 40-plus minutes tonight, dropped 44, played his typical game, both ends of the floor. But at the end of the day, you couldn't get the game closed. He had an opportunity to close the game out. Hell, even a role player like Nicholas Batum had a chance to close the game out, but could not do it. Okay? What's up? What's up, y'all? Yo, that game was like a movie. Yes, it was, G-Money. It was like a movie. It was insane. All right? One of the most highest scoring games in NBA history. That got to be up there. That was a video game. That was nuts, okay? It's funny because the game that I decided not to go on live for, I'm just watching it with my own 2 eyes. I don't go on live for it. I was so glued into it a little bit, I didn't even want to go on live for it, to be honest with you. Because sometimes you go on live, you lose concentration of the game. Yeah, T, you're right. You know, I just wanted to lay out the foundation and talk about that game real quick because it was insane, you know. But nevertheless, I'm going to let, if G-Money, if you want to talk about this for a quick couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, because I know it's late on the East Coast. I know it's late for some of y'all, but it's a fucking Friday, you know. Y'all may not even have work. Y'all may not even have work tomorrow, you know. But that goes to show you that a lot of games in this league, nobody plays defense. That's fucking insane, bro. You fucking kidding me? 44 points down the drain for Kawhi Leonard. You play all them damn men just to lose the damn game.
Salute.
Yo, what up? Late night. What up, son?
Late night. Well, technically, late night Friday, early bird Saturday. How you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Yo, Big Mike, what up, man? All right. See, I like Big Mike because he's one of the even if he disagrees with me, at least he could take it like a man. He don't bitch and go and disappear, you know, act like a little crybaby. Rather he agree or disagree with me, he always show love and come back and talk. I like that.
Right. That's
you know
just salute to everyone. Yep. I like that.
Yeah, man. Yo, bro. What the fuck was that, G-Money?
Bro, this game, like I said, was a movie, a festival, a show in one. The Kings, bro, and look at this. Sacramento was down 14 in this game. Okay, they were down like what 13, like 3 minutes to go, and then what killed the Clippers down, what pretty much broke the camel's back for the Clippers was turnovers down the stretch of the fourth quarter. Salute, kid. Bro, did you see that battle royale in Crypt and Staples Center, kid?
I didn't watch the game, but goddamn, man, I've seen the scoreboard. Jesus fucking Christ, man. They broke a new record, right?
That was a video game, bro.
They broke a new record, right?
We might as well get this game right here and start playing it. That's what this was. All right.
Well, I know you got an Xbox.
The record is Detroit. The record is Pistons, Nuggets, 186, 184. That was the record.
But okay, but it just broke a record right now, though. I know that. Well, they're at least the second right now, right?
Second, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Someone was telling me I should have stood and watched the game, but I was just like, nah, I'm home to sleep. But wow, man.
Bro,
173 to 100 and what?
It was 175 to 176.
Yeah. Kings
my goodness.
And Kings were
2 overtimes?
2 overtimes, yeah.
It's nuts.
Wow, man.
That's a lot of scoring. And no defense.
Russell Westbrook missed the last shot.
No, he did not. It was Nick Batum and Mr. Fair at the left wing, and the Clippers lost. Russ was fouled out.
Yeah.
And Paul George. Paul George had a minute restriction.
Russ did drop 17 in his first outing. If he could produce that consistently, that's a good third option.
He hit a
But Prince,
He don't need 25. He don't need 25. He don't need 30. A good
but
17
Prince,
to 18 is good. What's up?
you're forgetting this one big minor issue. No, I don't think a minor is big. He had 7 turnovers. And I get it. It's his first game with the Clippers, but
no,
man,
that's not. Don't overlook that. Turnovers could cost you a game.
That did play a factor, especially that one turnover late in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
And also a good game.
And also another thing too, I want to throw this out there. Do you know that the Clippers and the Kings are 2-1 against the Clippers? Look at this. The Clippers beat the Kings in Sacramento by 2. Then the Kings went to Staples Center and they mollywopped the Clippers by 27. And then just this battle royale, you saw the Kings win in LA by 1. So what I'm saying is that the home team is 3-0 in the regular season series against these two teams. Crazy.
That's nuts, bro. That's fucking insane, man. Man, the one game, it's always that one game that you just say, you know what, I'm just going to chill out and watch. Then all of a sudden, something crazy happened.
And think about this, too. The Clippers hit 26 threes in this game. The Clippers hit 26 threes. There were 3 long balls away from tying the NBA record, which is 29. The Bucks did that against the Heat. But what killed the Clippers was turnovers, especially late. Plumlee bobbled the ball twice in double overtime. Also, what killed the Clippers too, they didn't do a good job getting the ball to De'Aaron Fox's hands. He started to get to the lane, and Malik Monk was electrifying. Bro.
Boy, I know the Lakers mad now.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all talk for a minute. I gotta take this call.
No, you're good. Oh, they're heated right now, yeah.
He dropped 44?
45. A 45 burger with fries. 45. He even hit and I remember a play. It was 153-150 LA. De'Aaron Fox did a baseline drive, kick out to Malik Monk, boom shakalaka, tied against the end of the first overtime, 153. Woo! What a battle!
You watched the full game, Gideon?
I watched the whole game. This game was awesome. Yeah, I did. This game I watched from start to finish. I watched the whole game. This game was magnificent, bro. This game, if you slumber through this game, shame on you because you missed a movie, bro.
I should have watched that game, man. Shit. Yeah, but wow, I'm gonna definitely look at the replays and the highlights, but the highlights not the same as the game, man. Damn. But oh, my fault.
You're good. Good.
Yo, if Russ can somehow, put down the turnovers, because I seen him in the beginning, he was making some good passes here and there, and I was like, oh, he really gonna move on with this team. He got at least less than 20 games left, if I'm correct. So they really got to hurry up and get this chemistry right in together and hurry up as soon as possible to stack some wins because the West is so competitive now. If you lose even one game, you at least a 6 or 7 seed now.
Hell, you might even drop out of the playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, it's a circus in the West. I mean, the Kings are only a game and a half behind the Grizzlies for 2. The Clippers are only 2 games from dropping to 9. The Warriors wallop the Rockets would be predictable. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like you said, 1 L and you could go from being a top of the world into dealing with doomsday. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, keep talking about the game, man, because I haven't watched it. I just want to get your input on it more.
To me, just beautiful. To me, what killed the Clippers down the stretch when they were up by 13, they didn't do a good job taking time off the clock. They didn't turnovers, didn't do a good job clogging the paint. And here's what really boggled my mind, right? When you're up 3, you want to foul, so you don't give a team a 3 to tie the game. You know that, right? You're up 3, you don't want to give a team to tie the game. I watched that play with De'Aaron Fox. If you're Kawhi, why don't you foul De'Aaron Fox when we was going on the drive, knowing that the Kings in the 3? It's just stupid. You know what I'm trying to say, kid? If you foul Fox up by 3, you have it at best to be up by 1 point, and you probably win the game.
Yeah.
And then another thing too that killed the Clippers again. A missed free throw by Paul George. That played a factor. And even though Kawhi had 44 points, the last 2 overtimes he combined for only 4 points though. So they slowed him down though. There was no defense in this game whatsoever. Zach was right. And no defense.
Kawhi and Paul George wasn't playing defense?
The whole nobody was playing defense. Nobody in this game. And another thing too, Domantas Sabonis also was fouled out in this game too. People talk about Russ, but Sabonis was fouled out too. But that didn't matter for Sacramento though. But Malik Monk to me was the player of the game for me. Malik Monk. A vicious jam, dagger threes. I mean, he was just on it. He was just
who the Clippers play next after this, man?
Denver. They're playing the Nuggets in Denver.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
They might lose.
Mm-hmm.
And the Kings have the Thunder twice, both in OKC.
Okay. Yeah, the Kings, man, I'm not going to sit up here and lie, bro. I was low-key, man, underrating them and not taking them, it's like I wasn't really taking them that serious, but they're beating some good teams here and there, man, and I got to give respect for that, bro. Like
facts, man. When they proved me wrong all year. I didn't think this team would do anything. Bro, they went from being the doormat of the NBA, missing the playoffs 16 years in a row, into making the postseason for the first time since 2006. And I'm going to say this right now. I kind of doubt this, but let's say they finish top 4 in the West. You can argue that Mike Brown's the coach of the year.
He is. Who's not the coach of the
year? To me, he is the coach of the year. The Kings won 30 games last year, bro. And they already have 34 wins and counting. And the fact that they're only a game and a half behind the Grizzlies for 2, nobody thought that unless you're a Kings fan. Unless you're a delusional Kings fan, you want a jackpot if you thought they'll be in the playoffs. Like crazy, man. And if Sacramento gets the right matchup, like either a New Orleans or a hobbled Golden State or Minnesota or an OKC, they have a legit chance to get out the first round.
Yeah, I agree. Oh man. You put some of this blame on Russ too? Because we gotta be honest.
Yeah, we got everyone.
Remember what we were saying with the Lakers? They got 2 top 75 players.
What up, y'all? Thanks for holding it down, man.
Welcome. Yeah, Russ has some blame too.
Yo, Prince.
Turnovers, yeah.
Like what we were saying before, right? Because we kept giving an excuse for the Lakers and say they got 3 top 75 players. They got LeBron, AD, and they got Russ. They got to do something. Right. We got to keep that same energy with the Clippers now, man.
Oh, no doubt. Sure. The Clippers were a title contender before Russell Westbrook got there anyway. So
and also, did you know that
expect them to win too?
Right, and right.
Hey, Renegade, man, click the link, Renegade.
Right, and I understand Kawhi had 44 points, but the Kawhi Nader was shut down in overtimes. The last 2 overtimes, only 4 points combined.
Exactly, and those 44 points mean nothing if you can't close the damn game out. See, it's not all about numbers all the time. You got 44 points.
It's eye test.
So nobody was playing no defense.
Nobody in this game.
Nobody, bro. That was an all-star game.
I bet that game was exciting too. I bet that brought some viewership up. Now Adam Silver you can't touch nobody. Even sniff their ass. That's a foul. They're gonna get
the only guy who sucked this whole game was Harrison Barnes. 1 for 6. That's the only guy who sucked this whole game offensively.
Renegade, my old friend. How you doing, man? I know you happy. You happy Kawhi got that L, huh? And George Paul lost. What's the other boy name? Russell Westbrook. Talk your shit, man.
It's just funny, man.
Can you increase the volume, man? We can barely hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you, yeah.
I just think it's hilarious the way these guys lose, you know.
Stupid. They lost to stupidity, yeah.
That's how they do it, man. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Right.
What it do, Renegade?
Uh,
On a late Friday night, son.
Friday night, early Saturday morning.
What time is it in New Orleans, man?
It's 1:00.
This is definitely late night for all of us. It's about
it's 2 a.m. So it's Saturday actually.
Hey, guess what time it is over here? I'm not even in Saturday yet. It's only 11 o'clock.
Wow.
So so different, man. But yo, man. Yo, Renegade, you saw the game?
Hell yeah.
What a battle, bro.
That was crazy, man.
Nobody can miss, like everybody hit.
Okay, but does Kawhi Leonard look like he back in basketball form? No more. He getting back used to playing basketball.
I say a little bit, yeah.
What happened? I can't hear you too good. Your G-Money, you hear him?
I barely. You want to increase your volume, man, or come back later?
The fuck is that? All right. Holla at me now. What? No, say something now, so we probably hear you. Renegade. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Way better, son. Way better. But yeah, man. What?
Yeah. He was getting cooked out there, man. I mean, he got the black on G5.
You turn your volume up. You had it good at one point. Then you just like you're moving something. I don't know.
My bad. It's better now.
Yeah. All right. So what you think of the Clippers, man? Title contenders or what?
No way, choking dogs, man. They gotta beat. They gotta beat one of the white boys to get some respect from me.
So, what you think of Westbrook's first performance though as a Clipper?
He did his thing, you know. He did his thing. He did all right. I mean, you know,
14 assists. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you good. You good.
Right. I want to throw it out there. The 14 assists is tied for most in a Clipper debut. Just want to throw it out there.
Man, Kid Trunks, you turned old overnight.
The Clippers turn old in double overtime. The Clippers turn old and slow in double overtime.
Yeah, they did. Oh yeah. See, it's that Cali living. T. No, it's only 11:05 for us.
Imagine we get these two teams in the postseason.
Damn. Oh, yeah. You said what, G-Money?
Imagine we get these two squads mangling with each other in the playoffs. Kings and Clippers. Imagine.
Wow, that'd be crazy.
Fireworks. Yep.
Man, how do you guys really feel about the Clippers, man? Yeah, because I expected so much more from them. You know, because me personally, I don't feel like they're gonna go possibly as far as I want them to go.
I say inconsistent. The execution in close games can be streaky for me. And my problem I have with the Clippers, do you notice that this team struggles at the line in close games? Do you notice that? Like that's my issue. They miss free throws in close games. And even though they do handle the ball very well, sometimes in the close games they tend to throw these stupid passes or not do a good job of time awareness. And that's why they lost. That's why they lost in close games. And they got to go to Mile High City with the Nuggets on Sunday. Well, technically tomorrow, since I'm in Saturday, technically tomorrow. Good luck with that.
What seed is the Clippers right now as we speak?
The Clippers are 5th.
Yeah. All right. See, they're still in the playoff contention, so they at least doing something right. They got to win these games, though.
But the West is a jungle. You want to be careful, though. You don't want to go on a skid. You know what I mean, guys? Because if you go on a little bit of a skid and the team starts to get blazing hot, you can go from where you are now, via the Clippers for a top 5, into a playing game. You don't want to deal with that, you know?
All right. There's only a couple games difference.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
It is like 3-4 games difference between like the 5th seed and like the 12th seed or something. 11th seed.
Well, 5th to 12th, it's only 3.5 difference. 3.5.
Dang.
Yeah, man. But yo, what else games we had today? I know we had the Suns was on like ESPN, I think. Today.
Yeah, against the Thunder, they took care of OKC though. Phoenix's bench was big in this game.
Was Kevin Durant in attendance?
He was in attendance.
no.
Right? Durantula was there. He was just wearing a nice hoodie. He was there. He was in attendance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in attendance. Yeah, in attendance.
No SGA though. By the way, not to make excuses. I'm just want to throw it out there. No SGA because of a hip injury. I mean, OKC battled. Isaiah Joe was awesome in this game. Josh Giddey did his thing at times. It's just that the Thunder, they give the Suns all they can handle, but they just don't have the experience. They just don't have the experience. The Suns, they move the ball very well. My issue with Phoenix is that they got to do a better job with the rotation defense sometimes. But I thought the Suns' execution was good enough down the stretch.
What about us? Who else played today? Did the Mavs play?
Yeah,
They played yesterday.
The Mavs didn't play, no.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bucks won their 13th in a row.
Oh yeah, the Bucks beat Miami.
The Bucks not only beat them, they curb stomped the Heat. They curb stomped the Heat, and also Giannis banged knees with Bam, so he's gonna get that knee checked out.
Damn.
Who that? Which one? Yeah,
Giannis. Yeah, Antetokounmpo, Greek freak. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he just hurt it. He just that's what he just came off the injury for. Huh? Was it? It was that knee, huh?
He only played for like 4 minutes.
Wrist. Yeah.
He only played for 4 minutes, and Milwaukee still blew the living you know what out of Miami.
They did though. They did, and I just hope Giannis is okay. Because he didn't come back. I don't know how serious it is. I don't think it's too serious, but let's be honest. Even though the Bucks have depth, some sort of depth, without the Greek freak, the Bucks have a 0.001% chance to win a title.
I agree.
But they should still be able to hold it down and.
Don't make the playoffs. Don't make the playoffs. Yeah. Don't make the playoffs. Yeah, without Giannis, don't make the playoffs.
So what? They're number 2 in the East.
They're number 2.
How much could they possibly drop?
And they're only a half game from Boston for one.
Yeah, so he could actually sit out some games. There's only like 20 plus games left.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna take a big deep dive anyway.
Right.
They could win like the next 10 games, then lose the rest and still be in the postseason.
Let me check the Bucks schedule a little bit. I know they got the Suns and ABC. So let's see. Milwaukee is home against Phoenix. I think they lose. At Brooklyn, I think they'll win that. They'll beat Orlando. Home against Philly. At Washington. At Orlando. Home against Brooklyn. At Golden State. At Sacramento. At Phoenix. Home against Indy. Home against Toronto. Home against San Antonio. At Utah. At Denver. At Detroit. At Indy. At Boston. Home against Philly. Home against at Washington, home against Chicago, home against Memphis, at Toronto. I think Milwaukee will be fine.
Yeah, some of those games are automatic losses with Giannis not in the lineup. The Kings and all them other teams. That's an L.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's an L most likely. But they should hold up pretty well. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't need him for the rest of the season. He can actually rest and play like the last 5 games if he wanted to. Even if they get bumped down to the 3 seed, 4th seed. They still making the playoffs, so they're gonna win enough games to make the playoffs. Right.
Yo, Renegade, do you agree with Zach that the Lakers, if they somehow make the postseason, which I don't know if they will, you think the Lakers have a deep playoff run, Renegade, if the Lakers get in?
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody stopping LeBron in the playoffs, you know. I mean, they're gonna have to. I mean, this the thing though. They can't just sit up there and just play small ball, like play like a shooting game with top shooting teams. Like they got some shooters, but they can't just sit up there
and good perimeter defenders too.
They can't just depend on the 3. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna hit some more shots, but
to beat the Lakers, you have to put them in a half-court game. That's the only way you can beat the Lakers. Beat them in a half-court game.
So they're still not good at shooting? They improved.
I mean, they still they got better. Beasley, D'Lo,
with the top team.
Bamba. They got better. My only concern with the Lakers is that they can be streaky sometimes, but they got better, yeah, as far as shooting the ball. And their perimeter defense got better with Vanderbilt, Beasley,
right.
Bamba.
I feel like if the Lakers, if they make it to the playoffs and they're a low seed, I feel like they can beat Denver and not possibly
They have a shot.
I'll give him a little. I'll give him a shot. Probably beating Memphis too.
They have a shot though. If I were even the Lakers, why not get top 6? If I were the Lakers, you don't want to put get yourself to the top 6 if you're the Lakers though, because you don't know what can happen in the play-in. You don't know what can happen. Like, why would you play a healthy Golden State or a healthy New Orleans in the play-in? You know,
facts.
Or a healthy Minnesota. Anything could happen. You don't want to put yourself in the play-in.
Warriors already found that out. They got the Grizzlies. They had the Grizzlies thinking they was really on that level for a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no doubt, son. But yeah, man, the East is weak. The best basketball now is coming out the West again. You know?
Pretty much.
Boys, that shit was funny, dog. I'm saying, D Fox almost gave it up, and they almost
he almost fucked it up with the bad shots in the overtime. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of D Fox, is he the greatest Sacramento King?
Not yet.
No. Fox is good. We love D Fox, but not best Sacramento King ever. Hell no.
They were saying that in the media that he could be.
That is so disrespectful.
He got the potential to be.
Yeah. He has the potential.
So who's the greatest Sacramento King of all time?
Oscar Robertson.
There's Big O. There's Mitch Richmond. There's Chris Webber. That's tough. I'll probably give it slightly for Big O.
Yeah, I'm going with the Big O myself.
I love D Fox. Fox is athletic freak. He's lightning quick. He has a. Have you guys noticed that Fox has proved his jump shot though, and his passing, and he's an underrated passer?
Oh yeah,
dude's a beast. We just gotta see what he does in the playoffs though, because look, the Kings are going to make the playoffs obviously, but we just gotta see what he does in the bright lights of the postseason. How far you see Sacramento going in the postseason, guys?
Second round.
Man, I feel like Dallas may beat the Clippers now, man.
Because of this game, bro, they still put up 170 plus points. Man, that's a lot of
I thought Russ balled out for the most part.
Oh yeah. He fouled out.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul George minutes restriction.
Minutes what?
I heard of minutes restriction.
So-called minutes restriction. Kawhi was like 13 for 16 going into the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah, down stretch.
You gotta go.
I thought
the game was right.
I didn't know Paul George got
Yo, Zach, I thought Russ played great for the most part. Find the open man, hitting some corner threes, but then down the stretch, I just thought turnovers and him trying to be fancy at times cost him the game a little bit at times. But, and like you said, Renegade, Sacramento almost fucked this game away. Sacramento almost fucked this game away because of bad shots too. But just lucky some just went in, obviously. But guys, remember the play in which the Clippers were up by 3, 153, 150. If you're Kawhi, right? Darren Fox is going to the baseline for a drive.
Foul him.
Foul the guy. Foul him.
Like, you're supposed to be some big time defender. Like, I'm saying, like, what are you doing? Like, trying to chase him off the 3-point line, like he can't make no pass or something.
And Fox has good core vision. Darren Fox has good core vision, though.
Hey, yo, T say Prime Boogie Cousins is in the convo as well.
I say he's number 2 behind. Oh, I think D Fox number 3 for now. You know what I'm saying?
You think Boogie better than D Fox as a Sacramento King?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Prime Boogie, yeah. He can pass. He can stroke it from the perimeter. Athletic beast.
That injury really was a career ender, though.
Great rebounder.
Man, that was.
Man, the Achilles. Shit.
That shit just put an end to his career. You thought that he'd be all right, but then as time went on, it's like, yo, what the fuck? He's done, son.
Right.
But the league got faster and more spread out than what it was.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Ty Lue screwed this game up too for the Clippers with his rotations, though? Ty Lue?
Yeah, Ty Lue's rotations are always crazy sometimes. So I mean, yeah. Some coaches just got bad rotations when it comes to certain players. They keep players in games that don't belong to be in the game for too long. You know, that's a good question. I don't know if the Clippers are going to keep Russell Westbrook in close games because they're in the playoffs. If Westbrook is turnover prone,
Yeah.
The game is on the line. Do you still keep him in there in the fourth quarter?
It depends.
No.
Depends how he plays in the game. Depends how he plays in the game.
I told
He
you
was
this was
doing
gonna, I told you
he
this was
was
gonna
doing
happen.
pretty good. He had a couple bad turnovers late, but I mean it wasn't really him. It's just
Hey,
the Clippers, man.
They're
That's
just
what they do.
self-destructed down the stretch.
hey, Renegade, I got a question. Did he throw? Did he at least throw one ball to the stands?
It wasn't like that, but he did do it was like two or three that he threw to the other team trying to do his little fancy shit or whatever. Nigga caught
Oh,
on
okay.
to
Mm.
him.
Damn,
But
this
yeah,
by
man.
far was the most weakest defensive game I ever seen.
And then look,
175 points? Holy shit. Nobody, yo, this was an all-star game,
176.
Renegade. Renegade, this was an all-star game, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and then look, them boys, the refs hit us Sabonis. No, it was like 78 to 86 Clippers. And
Damn.
Sabonis came down, and this was the second quarter. Sabonis came down the what you call him, and got 3 buckets in a row, up fakes and up fake layups. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next 3 possessions after that, foul, foul, foul. You know what I'm saying? That boy had 4 fouls in the second quarter. They
Mm-hmm.
they
You
took
talking
his
about
ass
Westbrook?
up. No,
No,
Sabonis.
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 Oh.
And what
Real
killed
tough.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Yo, Hoop
yo,
Facts,
Hoop
what up,
Facts.
son?
Hoop Facts, what's cracking,
What's
slacking?
good? What's
Whoa.
good, G Money? What's good, everybody?
What's
What's
good,
going
man?
on? Bro, what a battle. What a movie Staples Center, man.
Yo, the Clippers look good as a motherfucker, bro. They look really good.
Yeah.
You know, like it. I mean, like I don't know. It was a good game. It's unfortunately they lost, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But like the Kings can't like sustain that level of play. You know what I'm saying? Like Malik Monk would never drop another 40 piece again. Feel what I'm
Mm.
saying? But like they
More than
deserve to
likely,
win
yeah.
that. You know, like hats off to the Kings. Like they deserve to win that game, but that shit would never happen again.
Bro, they better not, because that ain't no defense, man. That's bad.
Hey guys, I have one question for you.
That
Who's
boy
your coach?
Marcus Morris trash. I'm
I
telling
want
you, he's
I
got to
want
be either Kawhi or Paul George friend. So he's somebody on the court friend. Tyloo, he's somebody's friend out there. There ain't no way he's supposed to
What you
be
think
out
about Russ? Russ looked good, right?
he looked very good in this game. Yeah,
Yo, Russ look. Oh my god.
there. The
14
shooters
assists,
around him, you
14
know what
assists,
I'm saying?
14 assists, tied most in the Clipper debut. Yeah.
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Russ
Yeah.
look like yo, man. That's what they needed. Yo,
Mhm.
it's crazy. Like they lost this game. Like they lost by one. But you know what I'm saying? But the
Mhm.
Kings had a lucky ass game, bro. Like you feel me? Like you know.
What
They
you
could count
Kawhi?
on De'Ron
What about
Fox and like
what?
some bonus, but I won't count on Malik Monk having a game like that ever fucking again. You know
What about Kawhi shooting like 80-90% from the field for 4 quarters and shit? Think you could
who?
count on that?
You said who?
I
Kawhi.
say what? I say what about Kawhi shooting for like 80% from the field for 4 quarters,
I
man?
mean, he does that sometime, bro. Like his field
He
goal
does that
percentage is good.
sometimes.
Yeah,
What about
I think.
80%?
I mean, bro, like I believe his last playoff series he played in the playoffs, he was shooting like 70%, like 60 something. He was tied with Shaq.
What about
He
80
I
for
mean, he
four
doesn't need to
quarters?
shoot 80%, but he can
But
give you
he did.
40 any given night.
But that 80% sent him to overtime. So don't you think it was needed, right? Every one of them points.
Well, I'm not saying, we can't count on him shooting that percentage every night, but we could count on him getting 30, 40 or whatever.
Okay, but I mean,
Renegade, you talking about 80% from the free throw line?
Field,
man, he was like 13 for 16 for the game, man. In the fourth, up into the fourth. I mean,
has games
up into
like
overtime.
that a lot, though.
Yeah.
My bad, Renegade. I thought you was talking about free throw.
You were like 6 for 7. You were like 6 for 7 from the 3, man. You got games like that. You telling me?
Bro,
he got games like that.
He does.
I'm saying,
he does.
No. I'm saying, like he got, like you're gonna depend on that.
Yeah, not every time. We're not saying it's gonna happen every time.
No, we don't depend on that, but we could depend on him getting 30, 40, or 50 if he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm saying 80% 40, like to beat the Kings, man. He was getting cooked.
Bro, it's games. I mean, listen, the Kings won because of Malik Monk, that 45 piece.
And hit that and remember the 3 in regulation.
Yeah, like that would never happen again, bro.
You gotta foul Fox. Remember that? You watched the play.
What you mean? He let it happen.
I know, but
what you mean?
Well,
it would never happen again.
What I'm
man.
saying, you
he
cannot count on that on a night-to-night basis, brother.
Why?
What you mean with that, bro? That's unfortunate. That would never happen again, bro.
Why? What you mean?
If you depending on Malik Monk to give you another 40 piece, bro.
Not 46. It would have been Sabonis. He's the one that the refs tried to get up out the game early. He ain't getting no minute. He couldn't really play like
Monk at 45 actually. Monk at 45 actually.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that would never happen again.
Okay, I'm saying Kawhi shooting 80%. What you think that's gonna keep happening?
He don't need
the turnovers costing the game. The turnovers and not fouling De'Aaron Fox when you're up by 3 causing the game there.
But the thing is, Kawhi don't need to shoot 80%, bro.
He did this time.
All right, but he don't need to, bro. Like to win. He always shoots a good percentage, bro. Like him and Kevin Durant, like as far as like players that dribble the ball, they shoot the highest percentages in the fucking league, hands down.
Okay, so
no one is more efficient than us.
So you saying you can depend on that,
bro? Like I could depend on Kawhi shooting like 70%. Let's say if he played like, let's say out of 7 games. I'll say like out of 1 or 2 games, he would shoot like 70%.
Another thing too, did you watch the end of the game with Sackmo was throwing quick doubles at Kawhi late in that game? Did you notice that?
Yeah, of course. Every team does that.
He got 4 points in the two overtimes, man.
But and that's true. That is on Kawhi. But to me, what cost the Clippers the game, the turnovers late in the fourth quarter. Remember, they were up by what? 13 late in that. They were up what? 11 late in that game, and then turnover 13, and then Spurs ball watching, and also
you blew a 13-point lead with 3 minutes left in the game.
You can't lose that game. You're up 14 the whole game. They're up by 14 also. Don't want to throw it out there.
Right.
You can't lose that game. And also, what killed the Clippers, they didn't do a good job ball watch. How can I say? Ball pressuring De'Aaron Fox. They didn't do a good job with that. You got to ball pressure De'Aaron Fox, though. And even the offensive board. I remember there was a play in which Metu had an offensive rebound that did play a factor. I think it was in the second overtime. You rebound that ball and the goal goes the way it does, you probably win. Like, and the clip. Look, both teams played their ass off in this game. It was clean. Both teams played their ass off in this game, but it's hard to win a game with one team has more possessions than you. The Kings had 111 shots. The Clippers had 98. It's hard to win like that.
Damn. Yo, but like, I'm not gonna. I mean, the Kings won, but like, I think we could clearly see the Clippers is the better team, though.
No, the Clippers were the better team. The Clippers are the better team.
The Clippers the better team. I mean,
sure.
like we lost, we fucked that up, but the Clippers look good, and especially if they get some chemistry, bro. Oh my fucking god!
They would be scary, though. They would be scary.
That's the 7. Who wins then? Kings or Clippers?
Clippers. I think the Clippers.
I think the Clippers.
The Kings are good, but the Kings don't have playoff experience. Other than
like the Kings had a miracle game actually, and only won by 1 point.
Right. Well, what do you guys?
Both got 60% from the field.
Yo, Renegade, who do you think would win, Sacramento or LA, if they would have meet? I say Clippers in 5 or 6 around that. You?
I think the Clippers will win.
Man, I just hope Westbrook continue
games.
this play. Man,
Raw saying the Clippers. Raw says the Kings are better than the Clippers.
No.
Hell.
I mean, listen, I don't believe in the Clippers. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think they could.
Big Mike
I think the NBA is more incentivized to get them than the Kings, like, you know, because they definitely tried to get Sabonis up out the way, like.
The people are speaking a little bit. Zach says the Kings are better. Big Mike said the Kings
no. They have a better point guard. You can say Sacramento has a better point guard than LA, but that's it. They don't have a better bench. They don't have a better small forward, power forward, center. They don't have a better. The only thing the Kings are better in is really point guard. That's it.
Yo, Kid Trunks, what about your old ass Kid Trunks?
I mean, but
who's better, Kid Trunks? Trunks,
the Clippers in 7 gonna fade though, man. Like them boys, like if you force
the Bears does not always win though.
If you force Kawhi to play a game like this in a playoffs, he gonna be done for the rest of the series.
No, he does this in a
man. He's not playing the next game. He's not playing.
He lived for this. What are you talking about? Like in the playoffs, he plays his ass off.
What? Okay, listen. I'm saying the boys need a shot. You think you about to make him play like this for 7 games? It's not happening.
He does this in the playoffs, bro. I don't know what you've been watching over the past couple of years. Like in the playoffs, he's the best player in the world, bro. In the playoffs, him and Kevin Durant averaged the most points in the playoffs.
I'm saying you get smacked. Listen, you have to. He got to beat one of the. He got to beat the white boys, man, for him to get some respect around here. Like what? What did he do? What do you mean? He ain't proved nothing, man. Ever since
the Clippers made it to the
Westbrook in the chat saying the Kings
with no proof. I mean, I could get down with that, but I mean, listen, look, the Kings ain't really did enough in I mean, I could get down with it. It wouldn't surprise me that the Clippers get clipped by the Kings at all. Would never surprise me. But
Yo, P, which is possible? Who do you think is better, Sacramento or LA?
I think the Clippers are the better team. I mean, they're a little more proven, but anything can happen, especially for the Clippers, man. We've seen them lose in the playoffs to teams that we thought they're supposed to.
Wait. That was only one time, and that was in a bubble.
Remember, you got.
Who else did they lose to? They lost to
the. That's it. Just Phoenix without Kawhi Leonard, and they made it to the Western Conference Finals.
But didn't they make another year though? Oh no, play-in stopped them. The play-in stopped them.
Yeah, the play-in.
Kawhi was hurt. But I'm saying, all right. Look, listen. Like before,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings pull an upset on them though, bro.
Me neither.
Like before the pandemic happened, remember the Clippers was the best team. They was getting chemistry. Everything was looking good.
Oh God.
It was like
Big Mike say that. Big Mike say Clippers have the better players, but not the better team.
Nah, the Clippers got a better team than the Kings, bro.
Listen, what do you mean?
They actually would have a better record than the Kings if it wasn't for Kawhi injuries, Paul George injuries. They did miss a lot of games this season.
They young. The Kings
like people don't never factor that in, bro. Like it's the fucking.
It's a young squad, man.
I'm not believing in the Kings yet, man. They're babies, man.
Right,
babies. I mean, they got to prove themselves a little more.
But I'm saying they still got a chance against you boys because you some choking dogs.
Of course. Every team has a chance.
They have a chance.
I'm saying a chance enough for a nigga to really believe that
You heard what's OKC record?
OKC record right now is 28-31.
Yo,
Okay,
why they got Shea Gilgeous at it? Yo, why is he rated so high,
is he a beast?
bro?
What you mean?
Bro, he's good, but he's not that good to where he could lead a team to the playoffs yet. I don't understand what's the hype around this dude because it was plenty of players that did. It's plenty of players that been doing what he was doing and like making the playoffs, but they don't get the recognition as him. Like yo, bro, like his 2K rating is like a 93, bro. How,
What you mean? Because the boy he does his thing
bro?
on the court, man. Ain't nobody taking them little young boys to no damn playoff. Them
Bro,
boys, he like one of the oldest people on
like
on the
he's
squad.
they got him better than Damian Lillard.
Man, he literally ain't barely even played last year.
But saying, but there's no way he should be on Dame level. Like, come on, bro. Like, they got him better than Jimmy Butler. He's
Nah,
not
yo,
better.
Big Mike, they no excuses for PG and the
We're
Clippers.
not
They
making
gotta get the
excuses.
job
They
done.
choked. The Clippers choked. We're
They
not
gotta get
making
the job
excuses.
done.
They
Them niggas
choked.
dead. They
What
better get
excuse
the
we
job
make?
done.
What excuse we
What
make? They choked.
Jimmy did this year better than Shea?
Bro, Shea ain't making the playoffs. How's he rated so high?
I'm saying because of what he do on the court. What do
Bro,
you
it's
mean?
like since when do we give credit to losing, bro? I just don't understand.
What are you talking about? It's what he does on the court. They don't play Shea and Shea's squad when you're playing. You can play Shea individually, right?
Bro, like I don't know what it is now. I mean, the NBA is changing. Like back then, to get recognition, you
What the
gotta
hell are
win a
you
little
talking
bit.
about? No, you got whatever
Like,
your
understand what I'm
skill
saying,
was. You
P?
had
Like
your
for a
skill
player to
on the
come out of
game.
nowhere, back you feel me? Like for a player to come out of nowhere and get known back in the day, like they came up killing and they came up winning. Like look at Gilbert Arenas. He got known because he took a playoff spot and he was playing good. Look at a player like Brandon Roy. He rose to the scene by making the playoffs and killing. Like Shea hasn't did anything yet, brother.
Do I think De'Aaron Fox is an MVP candidate this year? Oh yes. I think De'Aaron
You
Fox
talking
this
about
season is an
anything?
MVP candidate. Oh yeah. Yo, guys, do you think De'Aaron Fox should be in the MVP conversation for this season? I think he should.
Yeah.
He should, leading the league in clutch percentage, averaging almost 30 plus. He should be in his assists are high, playing harder defense. De'Aaron Fox should be in the MVP conversation, and he's been durable this year too. Don't forget.
Well, who's y'all MVP? I
That
know
is a hard question. It's between Tatum or Jokic for me, one of those guys. But Fox is number 3 for me. It's hard.
What about you, Renegade?
I think
Yeah,
Tatum
it's
is a little
either
bit overrated though, because like what he did in the
for me. It's
finals.
either Yoke. I mean, not Yoke. Yeah, it's either Yoke or Kumpo.
Okay. Facts. What about you?
Giannis
I
missed
put
some games
it.
this year. I don't know.
Who? Facts. What about you? Who's the MVP?
I gotta say probably Giannis.
All right.
I'll give a slight edge to Tatum. Slight edge. I can see
Nah,
Jokic.
I can't say Tatum because he gotta redeem himself from what he did in the finals. Was not superstar shit.
But means why I have Tatum this. We're just talking about this season though. Means why
You're right.
Means why I have Tatum this season as my MVP. He's been great both sides of the ball. His playmaking has been better. And consider this too. Boston, there was a lot of off the court stuff. Emma Udoka, wherever his hullabaloo that happened, Jaylen Brown missing games, Marcus Smart missing games, Time Lord missing games, Robert Williams, Al Horford missing games, and the fact that he has Boston the number 1 seed in the East.
If I get right more.
Excuse me?
You right, G. You right.
A little bit.
My thing is saying, like, have you guys not noticed that the NBA is pushing for like the white players and like European players?
A little bit, yeah.
Like over the black players, like they try to make Jokic the face of the league. Or they
No,
trying
they're
to make
not. If
Luka?
Embiid was
Or they trying to
healthy, either one of them 2 years, he would have won it. He would have won the MVP. The fuck?
Joel supposed to win 2 years ago. Hands
He should have
fucking
won
down.
last year. He should have
He
won
got hurt.
And B should have won last year.
last year.
Definitely.
2
Yeah,
years ago,
but
he was hurt.
your
Bro,
boy, Embiid got hurt, and Yoke just overtook him.
Yeah,
You
2
feel
years
me?
ago, Embiid was hot, but like I agree, Renegade. Last year, I felt Embiid. I know Yoke didn't have that much. I know people say Yoke didn't have that much help, but he had 5 players in double figures last year. Teammates, 5 teams in double figures. How do you have no help last year? Jokic had help last year. Embiid, it's like they just seem familiar with Embiid last year. You know what I mean, guys?
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, Trunks, I'm gonna mute you a little bit because I think you're talking to somebody else in the background. Trunks, you hear me?
Kid Trunks.
Yeah, he probably got. I'm gonna mute him a little bit. He got caught up. He probably doing something.
Look, Yoke had a case last year, but I feel B should have won it last year because remember Ben Simmons didn't play last year. Also, Harden, he was in and out of the lineup at times.
Hell yeah.
Harris was inconsistent last year. Maxey was good, but he could be up and down. And
Yo.
they didn't have a bench. And B should have won it last year.
Yo, hoops. Yo. Durant on the Suns. What's your take on that? I didn't get your opinion on that, son.
Man, I mean, the Suns got a good start at 5, but they don't got no bench.
The bench is average at best.
But
I heard
but I want to see how they're gonna look. I don't want to hate on nobody. I'm gonna give everybody a chance and see how they're gonna look. But I don't know. Because it could say it look good, but shit, we gotta see.
Mm-hmm. I heard that. This is a story I heard. I heard that the Knicks would have buy out Derrick Rose. The Suns might get him. You think that would be a good fit?
No, why? Like, nah.
Wait, they still doing buyouts?
Yeah, you can do a buyout until March 1st. Yeah, until Wednesday.
I thought that was over with. Now you drop a new one on me. I didn't know they were still doing buyouts.
Buyouts.
So Derrick Rose could get bought out?
He could, yeah. I don't think he will, but he could, yeah. What do you think, P?
I think you should go back to the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves? Okay. The Wolves do need a point guard, yeah. I can see that, yeah.
If he got bought out, I mean, what is Rose averaging right now?
Derrick
is he still in double digits?
Not much. No, D Rose has looked like a grandpa this year. Derrick Rose, he's averaging 6 points per game.
Oh, God.
2 rebounds, 2 assists, 39% from the field, 32% from 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's looked old this year. In fact, he hasn't played since December? Since
Oh, okay, damn. Oh, yeah, man. He's a role player at this point, man. I mean, he's
not even.
He's at least turnover. He's less turnover prone than Westbrook, so the Clippers probably should have tucked him.
And a better shooter too.
Yeah, so
He's more injury prone than your boy. What's his name? John Wall.
And John Wall, he's just in the scene somewhere. Just right now watching. I'm pretty sure he's watching. John Wall right now is in his couch watching The Lord of the Rings right now, man.
I try to tell people that boy was gonna either get hurt. Nigga don't even put him out in court. He was out there walking, and every time I seen him, he was like walking on the court because he shot. He shot, man. I'm telling you, he was walking every time he got a chance. Like he can't barely even run, man. On the perimeter, just walk. You feel me?
Right. Yo, Renegade, I have one question for you. Who is your coach of the year right now?
It's either your boy, it's gonna be Missoula or Mike Brown. Mike Brown first, then Missoula probably. Like
yeah,
that.
and also Mike. Don't forget Mike Malone.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And even Budenholzer too. Mike Budenholzer should.
But I put a lot of that on Yoke. You know, I ain't gonna care.
Right. Ooh, what about this? Who has been your disappointing team to this point? Disappointing.
Uh, let me see.
Disappointing.
Yeah, a team that you thought was going to rise in the standings, but they haven't really put the pieces together in the puzzle.
What conference? Just overall?
How about this? And before we get to Zach is right. The Lakers could have had De'Aaron Fox instead of Lonzo. Yep, they should have drafted him. Yep.
Tatum too.
Yo, Trunks, who is that?
Huh?
Who is that, son?
The Brazilian sensation.
Oh, that's some soccer shit.
Yeah. Well, it was a funny photo too.
You got me on that. That's the one sport I don't specialize in. I ain't gonna even comment.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know nothing about that.
Right. Right. But how about this? Disappointing
Probably
team.
the Bulls.
I agree. I mean, and speaking of the Bulls, did you know they absolutely stampeded past this winning by 44?
Oh man, that's a sweet man. Shit.
That was a total wipeout. But the Bulls have been disappointing. One, they have no point guard, they have no bench, they have no rim protection. DeRozan, Levine, and Vucevic don't fit. What do you think?
Nah, they don't, because they need. I mean, Zach LaVine, he a better shooter than DeRozan, but he's not a good enough floor spacer for DeRozan for them to like mesh like that. And Vooch, like he can shoot, but them boys don't. They need somebody that's a rebounder shooter. He more of a power forward type of rebounder. Like he ain't on that level. Yeah.
That is true, though. That is true. And I want to throw it out there, too, though. Do you notice also they got Pat Bev? You think that's a good movie for the Bulls? I think it is.
Yeah. Hell yeah. They needed something to light a fire under their ass. Boy, them boys was dying.
Yeah, they're dying. They were crying on the floor. Now you get Pat Bev, who's a dog on defense, can hit the free ball, can rebound, and he's a no-nonsense type of player. I think that's a good movie, the Bulls. Another disappointing team in the West, I think the Warriors. What do you think about them? I know they've dealt with injuries, but even when I know
that's why I didn't say. That's why I didn't say them. And plus, when they lost Otto Porter and Gary Payton, I knew them boys was gonna suffer. But I thought they was gonna come and bust a trade by the trade deadline.
I mean, they got Gary Payton back, which is crazy. But he's hurt.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they blew the Rockets out, predictable. Klay Thompson, man, he was hotter than the furnace. 12 threes in this game against the Rockets, Mr. Fucking Rockets we're talking about here. The Warriors, man, here's what's cuckoo crazy, right? The 20 that team's a dumpster fire. Think about this. Golden State is 23-7 at home, but 7-23 on the road. That's just crazy. Think about it. 23-7 at home, but a dreadful 7-23 on the road. Just a total Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
As an ambigram.
That team is a bench. The Warriors is a bench. That team is a bench. And that team is big. What do you guys think?
Hell yeah.
No doubt.
A real one. But them boys they won't play a big if he can't shoot. They ain't even gonna play. Like, cause they already got Draymond out there. Name, or if his name ain't Looney, but that's because Looney can guard the perimeter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we head up out of here, give me some predictions for these weekend games.
Hang on.
Who you think gonna win?
Hang on. Zach asking me how far I see the Mavs going. Probably like second round, maybe conference final.
They gotta work how to play together.
I say second round though. I think
Kyrie Irving's a bad boy, man. That brother cold.
Right. If I had to do weekend games on Saturday, Raptors, Pistons, the Raptors will kick their ass. Heat, Hornets, I got Heat, Pacers, Magic. I'm going with the Magic. Pelicans, Knicks. Hey, we going against you guys, Renegade. Pels and Knicks and MSG, because you know I'm a Knicks fan.
You gotta say the Knicks, man. We slided, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm going with the Knicks. Nuggets, Grizzlies battle for the number 1 seed. I'm going Nuggets. Celtics, Sixers. Man, that's gonna be a barn burner on ABC.
Oh man, that's gonna be good, man.
Is that on television?
It's gonna be on ABC on TV. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's tomorrow.
that's technically today for me. Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Right.
you know what, man? I have a weird feeling Sixers win that game. Something tells me at home, I think Phillies could find lightning in a bottle. I think Sixers beat the Celtics. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's I don't put no doubt on it because I think the six is too small for Embiid with a real point guard. That because Embiid ain't got to make the decisions because his point
Mhm.
guard too pussy to take a shot. You know what I'm
Agreed.
saying?
Yeah,
So
Celtics have
he could just
too much bigs. Yeah, too many wing. But I agree, and I think, even I'm picking Philly to win because they're at home. Maybe a Harris get hot. Maybe Embiid has a big game. Who knows? My issue with Philly, do you notice that they get pickpocketed a lot and turn the ball over sometimes? And
mm,
against a team like the Celtics that likes to run, against a team like the Celtics that likes to pressure the ball, you want to be careful if you're Philadelphia. But
Right.
something tells me I got Philly beating Boston. And then you got San
Right.
Antonio and Utah. Who really cares? I got the Jazz over the Spurs. Then you got
That's next Sunday, right?
then Sunday, you got Suns and Bucks. Could be a finals preview there. Rematch of 2021 NBA Finals. I'm going Suns.
Mm-hmm.
Nets, Hawks. Give me the man. That's tough. Nets and Hawks.
I'm going with the Hawks.
Yeah, I got the
Hawks
Hawks.
need
I
it.
thought Nets for a moment, but the more I thought about this, give me Hawks. Wizards and Bulls. I think this is gonna light fire on the Bulls. Give me the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers and Mavs. Who you guys got on Sunday? Lakers and Mavs. In Dallas.
I got the
man,
Lakers because the Lakers need it, and it's about time they start winning because they should be a top, at least a 6 seed already now.
What do you
And
think? What do you think, Renegade? Who you got, Lake Show or Mavs? In
I
Dallas.
think I I think I think they're gonna I think they're gonna outshoot them. The Mavs. You know, I think they're gonna outshoot them, man, because they one of the top shooting teams. I think, and
Mm-hmm.
they like they at home. I think they're gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Agree.
and I think they're gonna because they shooting too many threes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is
The
true.
Lakers. So
That
you
is
can't
true.
play no 3-point shooting game with no team that's all they could do is play a 3-point
Bullock,
shooting game.
Kyrie, Luca, Wood, Hardaway, those
Right,
guys can hit
right,
threes. Josh Green can hit the free.
right,
Frank McKinnon can
right.
hit the free ball. Like, you don't want to play
Come on,
that game
man.
against that. You
Mhm.
don't want to
Right.
play pop. You don't want to play pop a three against that team because if you do
Right.
that, you'll get burned. Remember last time they played the Mavs on Christmas, didn't they give? I know it's a different team, but they gave 51 points in the third quarter. Like you want to, and that was without Uncle Drew. I know 80 was out that game, but that was without Uncle Drew. So think
Right.
about that. I'm going Mavs too. I think Mavs win this game. They got
Right.
Raptors and Cavs. I'm going Cavs. Kings and Thunder. I got Kings. T-Wolves and Warriors. Call me crazy. I have a weird feeling the Wolves beat the Warriors. What do you think?
Wolves beat the Warriors.
I have a weird ass feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see the Warriors gonna be taking
That
some
ain't
L.
beyond the pale, yeah.
Warriors taking some L's right now.
Wait. Where they at?
That Chase Center, but it doesn't matter to me. That Chase Center. But even though the Warriors are a tough home team, this is the same team that lost to the Pistons at home, the Magic at home, the Suns without Devin Booker, Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton at home. Like,
Right.
I know they're 23% at
Just
home, but if you
wondering.
actually watch Golden State, they get to a lot of these down to the wire, nip and tug, nail biting games at home. Something tell, and remember the Wolves. I know this was in Minnesota, but the Wolves did beat the Warriors after being down by 14 in the fourth quarter. Something tells me that the Wolves might get this game. What's your feeling?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't doubt it.
yeah.
You like you say they play down to their competition. They don't wake up for teams that they think they should already know that they should beat. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And they'll be
Right.
like a daisical and let a young nigga like
Right.
he come in and
Mm-hmm.
rip their heart out. You
Fans,
know, their
Ant-Man
heart
might
ain't
go
cold.
off, and who knows?
All right,
Maybe
Charles.
no, almost got this. Still a few more games. Still a few more games.
Oh, go
Rockets
ahead.
and Blazers. I got the Blazers, and then Clippers and Nuggets. Give me the Nuggets. That's it for Sunday.
All right. So I'm gonna do the Lakers and Mavs. And Big Mike, the Lakers supposed to have been winning games, period. I mean, there's no excuses of that. They got no excuse even more. So he's supposed to be winning games, period. And then you got, I'm going to do the 76ers and
Celtics. That'll be on ABC Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm going to be on for both of those. But I want to thank y'all brothers for joining me tonight.
You're welcome.
Late night Friday, early Saturday. I mean, God bless all of y'all, man. So salute to all y'all, man.
Know that.
All right, man. Peace. And also, shout out to Big Mike. Shout out to T. Shout out to Greek. Shout out to FYF Sports Debate. Shout out to everybody, man. It's always good to come together and talk some sports late night, man. You know, I just wanted to talk about that crazy ass game. That shit was fucking off the meat rack, man. Now, shout out to the East Coast, too. New York, Queensbridge, let's get it. I'm out. Peace.